Hello, welcome to my week 5 learning activity. This week is going to be a 4th grade lesson going over the construction of angles using a protractor and a straight edge. The students in this activity are expected to already know what angles are and how to identify them and what their properties are. The idea behind this lesson is to teach them how to use tools to create and measure different angles. So the teacher will first give the students a lesson on how to use a protractor. So the students will each have scratch paper at their desks, and they will follow along with the teacher on how to use a protractor and how to use it to measure angles. Of course, I don't own a protractor, so otherwise I would demonstrate that. So unfortunately, we're going to have to use our imaginations on that one. Next, once the students kind of have an idea of how to use the protractor, then they're going to go off on their own and they're going to create their own angles, like maybe for 2 minutes or something, while the teacher goes through the class providing support if needed. Once the students have had time to practice with their protractors, then they get to start their activity. This activity has the students creating alien spaceships using angles and protractors and straight edges. I thought this would be a fun art activity because the students can be creative and create any kind of spaceship that they want, as long as they use at least 2 45-degree angles, 2 right angles, and at least 2 obtuse angles. Otherwise, the students can add angles if they want to. They can make their spaceship big and grand or small and simple. So I kind of did an example alien spaceship, so you can see my little alien friend up there waving, but you can see I have the 2 right angles here, the 2 45-degree angles here, and then my 2 obtuse angles. What I expect the students to do is to clearly label their angles, and to that way I can ensure that the students have followed the directions closely. And then after that, they can make the spaceship as decorative as they want or undecorative as they want, as long as they have something on paper. Once the students have identified their angles and are done drawing their spaceship, then they can color it in.